All right, guys. So some big news just happened not too long ago for Evo. We actually got a lot of talk about when it comes to Evo announcements that just happened. So Evo apparently just went out and did this giant publishing of all the tournaments and the way it's going to work. It's pretty crazy as far as like how it's working. So we got like 4 tournaments or something like that, and some of them are PC, some are PS4. It's a lot to break down here. So let's go ahead and look at some of this and read some of this stuff. So basically this is right here. This is the PlayStation blog. Of course, as you know, Sony did take a hold of Evo. So Sony is going to be the head honcho when it comes to making the calls for everything that's happening for Evo. So this is introducing the Evo Community Series PlayStation 4 Tournaments. So, you know, sponsored by PlayStation now, says take on challenges in 3 open format PS4 tournaments for a chance to win cash prizes ahead of Evo 2021. So these are going to be like these special tournaments that are going to be happening, community series tournaments that are happening before Evo. Let's talk about this because it's part of Evo, but essentially not Evo itself. So it says, since we announced the next chapter of our story with Evo in March, we've been gearing up for an exciting Evo 2021 online tournament in August. Today, we are thrilled to reveal even more opportunities for you to play, watch, and learn your favorite fighting games as we kick off the Evo Community Series, a global celebration of fighting game community starting on June 10th. So this is going to be happening very soon. This is like 9 days from the making of this video. Let's talk more about this Evo Community Series right here. That's going to be going from June 10th to August 3rd. It says starting next week, the Evo Community Series features more than 120 tournaments across the globe, 74,000 in total prizing, and more than 100 hours of broadcast. As part of this community celebration, PlayStation is hosting 3 tournaments from June 10th through August 3rd. Eligible PS4 players in select regions across the globe will be able to participate in these open format competitions for a chance to vanquish rivals to win cash prizes. Details below. Select matches will be broadcast on PlayStation Twitch and YouTube channels, as well as Evo's Twitch channel. Whether you can perform frame perfect inputs or simply enjoy watching the execution of tricky combos, this accumulation of fans' commitment to fighting game community brings together different scenes over a shared love for the genre. So it makes sense, you know, look forward to it. Register today at this site right here. Then there is the actual Evo Online. This is going to be happening from August 6th to 8th and from the 13th to the 15th. So it's going to be like a 2-part series here as far as like how they do it. So we'll get some more details down here in just a second. So right here it says ready to showcase your skills for the global stage. Register for Evo 2021. Online opens today. Entry is free, and aspiring champions in North America, Europe, Asia, and Latin America. So these are going to be regions. So North America, Europe, Asia, and Latin America are going to be the 4 regions for the actual Evo running online. Then there is the PS4 tournaments. And so this the FTC Arcade Edition right here starts on June 10th. We can see the games right here if we click on this. So this is where things get a little crazy. So on PS4, you're going to have Tekken 7, Mortal Kombat 11, Guilty Gear Strive. Yes, Guilty Gear Strive is going to be a part of this right off the bat as soon as this game basically launches. I believe this game launches on like the 9th or 10th. It's right, like literally right there. It's going to be part of this FTC Arcade Edition, Evo Edition, Arcade Evo Edition right there. And of course, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. Now, some of these games are going to be a little bit iffy as far as like what the community wants, but then again, this is, I guess, a little bit of what people were a little bit worried about when it came to these actual tournaments. And that is because obviously PlayStation is the brand for Evo now. So of course they're going to want to use their devices for majority of these tournaments. Now, some games that they have on some of these tournaments can only be ran on PC. So they have no choice but to do that. And there are like, you know, some fan favorites or some things that was supposed to be in there before. But if they have a choice, it seems like they're opting to use their hardware, which makes sense considering that it is sponsored by Sony now. So once again, they did say this is nothing that they want to be like just them. If other companies want to work with them, like Nintendo or Xbox and stuff like that, then they could be part of this as well. Let's keep reading to see if there's some things in here that you know, we'll take notice of. But let's keep going here. So it says PlayStation Tournaments FTC Arcade Evo Edition. So June 10th to June 22nd. North America and Europe are the regions for this particularly. And then there's a 20,000 global prize pool. Feature titles right there, as we just said. 20,000 global prize pool. It says active PlayStation Plus member requires must be 18 plus. You know, typical stuff. But yeah, this is going to be it right here. And it's just going to be for the North American and Europe audience when it comes to these titles right here, which is very interesting to say that, since these are the regions and it's Guilty Gear Strive there too. You know, Japan is going to be definitely playing that game, but this is something that's only for America and Europe regions. I don't know if this is like something a little bit weird, but yeah, that's pretty much what it says here. But there is another tournament right here. This is going to be the warm-up rounds, so this is going to include more of the players. So once again, this is June 10th, June 22nd. Then you have this one right here. So this is North America, Europe, Latin America, Middle East, and Asia right here for 19,000. And it has all the games we just saw, but with the inclusion of Street Fighter 5, and I guess we're missing Grand Blue Fantasy Versus this time around as well. So it's itching for competition and want to get some experience in before the real fight begins, get a taste of the tension and fury to come at Evo. So this is like a pre-head of Evo event. They're just doing a lot of like early events to get ready for Evo. It's like almost like a road to Evo series pretty much, with all these games and stuff like that. Pretty interesting that they're doing this. They just want to have something to look forward to as Evo becomes a thing. And then these are the actual Evo side tournaments right here. So we click on this. These are the side tournaments on PS4, as you see. So we have BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle. Yes, BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle has made it to Evo side tournaments. Dragon Ball FighterZ side tournament. Grand Blue side tournament. Don't know what this game is. When it's not Gundam. Okay, Gundam. EX Gundam side tournament. Skullgirls, Soul Calibur 6, and Under Night In Birth are the games that are going to be there for the side tournament of Evo. And then once again, the rules and stuff right there. 35,000 in global prize pool, July 8th to the 3rd. So I'm guessing it's going to be like how they did it last time, where they want to like do like the preliminary stuff early, and then like for the finals they separate it to like some other days. I don't know if they want to like fly out the players or whatever to like a set location so they could play the finals offline. Maybe that's something they have in mind. Maybe that's why they have like almost like a week of a difference between the first half and the second half. We got to see exactly what they're going to be doing with that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. But there's also some more news here as well, which is the actual main lineup. All right, so this is the official page, evo.gg. As always, I'll put the links down in the description below so you guys can see this as well. So once again, just more stuff that we were talking about, just in a different format on the official page. Evo community series right here, telling you the date, June 10th through August 3rd. Evo Online. These are the featured games right here. So it says Evo 2021 Online, the same old thrill now worldwide. Evo 21 is dedicated to giving players a chance to tell their story through the brackets. Look forward to top level talents and rising stars. So general competition rules. So 4 regional trophies, 2 weekend events, and it's free to join. So just like how Evo 2020 was going to be, where it was free, this is going to be free too. And these are our 4 featured games right here. So yes, Guilty Gear Strive is going to be a main Evo game. Tekken 7 is going to be there as well, Street Fighter 5, and Mortal Kombat 11. Now, as you can see, everything here, but Tekken 7 specifically, for some reason, is only on PC. So this got the community in like a little bit of like uproar as far as like, why is some games like this and why the other ones not, or whatever, you know, bunch of different things right there. Obviously Street Fighter 5 is going to be on all because it has the ability to do crossplay. So that makes sense why you see PC, PS4, and PS5, because it has crossplay capabilities, and I don't believe these other games do that. But specifically, they decided to go with the PC version of Tekken. I'm guessing the PS4 version may have some issues with running, and PC is just for sure better. I think most players play Mortal Kombat on PS4 for sure, and Guilty Gear Strive is a brand new game, so they're just probably just going with it because it's, you know, it's a brand new game. A lot of players are going to be on PS4, so why not, right? Makes sense. It totally makes sense why they're doing that. Once again, they're letting you know that they have the Evo Community Series still happening right here, and you could potentially win these like limited edition and reward stuff. They did something like this before. There were like these like tournaments they were doing every week, these like Sony tournaments, and like Grand Blue, not Grand Blue, but BB Tag was one of the games, and you could get like a special theme. Well, this one is like an Evo theme, so that you get like the Evo trophy on the bottom of the screen. As you can see, take a closer look at it. Looks really cool. You get the championship series, you know, with the trophy, the tournaments. It look really cool. You get a special theme for entering the tournament, you know. So, you know, if you want to get this theme right here, this participate in the Evo Online side tournaments or warm-up rounds to earn the limited edition PS4 theme avatar. So once again, free tournaments. So if you want to enter these tournaments, get something cool to say, hey, I was there, I played in Evo Online 2021, I got the cool theme, hey, go ahead and do it, you know, nothing to lose there. Once again, side tournaments right here again, just looking at it in a different perspective. All of it is PS4 except for them fighting herbs, which is going to be on the PC. Now, a lot of players are actually in an uproar right now too, because the Skullgirls version is on PS4, when I believe Skullgirls actually run better on PC, if I'm not mistaken. Now, once again, Sony ran event. I think the same thing occurs with Undernight. Undernight is basically like, you know, especially nowadays, is a very strong PC community. It's a, like what we call a Discord game, and the fact that they're running PS4 version kind of sucks, but you know, it is a Sony event right now, so I guess we gotta go with what we got. But yeah, these are the side events once again, and the FGC arcade, and these are all the events that are happening right now. Like I said, it's crazy they're doing like that. You got a little bit more of the actual schedule, so you can see exactly what's happening at what time, east, west, and stuff like that. EU, you know exactly the timeline of everything. Like I said, I'll put the link down in the description below so you guys can check this out yourself for the full details of exactly how everything's going to be ran for every single tournament leading up to the actual Evo. But yeah, guys, let me know how you guys feel about the Evo overall. Do you guys like the new format of there being like a road to Evo with multiple different tournaments to play in? Are you glad that this Evo is still going to be free? And how do you feel about some games being on PC and other games being exclusively for Sony? Of course, there's no Smash here. You know, a lot of people want Smash, but Smash is not really in a good spot, especially for online. And once again, Sony did say other companies can't work with them. It's just up to the other companies to work with them, and who knows how that's going to be. Maybe they got to pay some type of like commission fee to Sony in order to get their game inside of Evo and stuff like that. And some of these companies ain't probably trying to dish out that money to try to get their games at these tournaments. Probably like, once again, Smash. So who knows how this is going to work out for the future of Evo. So yeah, let me know how you guys feel about this, Sony being this part. We finally getting to seeing the beginnings of what Sony is going to be doing with Evo. Obviously, this is online, not the offline, so it's not a full representation of what we're going to see in the future, but we get a little gist of here and there of like what they're trying to do, and maybe this will be something that they do in the future for the offline events. Maybe a road to Evo heading off to the offline Evo next year, or if they do offline next year, you know. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about it, and I will see you in the next one.